just looking around and just mentally calculating, I'd say something around 20 to 25% of the population are illegal aliens. Over. Well, they come here to work. I mean, they'll work. Most of them will work like crazy, which is, but see, that's part of the problem, is because they'll work. Over. That's right. But the thing is that pretty soon we're not going to need workers, because as soon as you have no idea how fast people over here are hooking up robots to GPT-4. Pretty soon there's not going to be any need for workers. Over. That's right. The surgeon just puts their just ready to hit the kill switch in case the robot does something wrong. So that's how everything is going to go eventually, as soon as all the robots get but they can't make the robots fast enough now. I mean, if you want to make, if I were a betting man, I don't gamble on the stock market, but if I did, I think I would put everything in companies that make robots. Over. Yeah. Well, the AI company, I think the companies that make the AI are they're so overpriced. I don't know if you could even buy that stock anymore. Over. I think that ship has sailed. I don't think there's a choice now. And I think it's going to happen faster than we think. We may live to see all of that. Well, it just depends on how long we live, I guess. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Because you still have to have you always have to have a second officer that's part of his job is to train under the captain. Yeah. I think there's a big push to do that now in the not in the big airlines, but in the second tier, That's kind of scary, though. Is there any commercial airlines that still have three people in the cockpit? Yeah, for the long haul stuff. But what about the stuff, the intra-continental stuff, where you're just doing three-hour flights and say maybe, see here, you can fly coast to coast in 3 hours, 4 hours maybe, worst case. Like if you were going maybe from Miami to Seattle. So let's say 3 hours. Those 3 to 4 hour hops, they would still only have two people two people in the crew, right? Yeah, so, and then 4 on the international, obviously the overseas stuff is 4. Well, yeah, you can see how expensive that would be for if you were the airline, if you were the bean counter at the airline company, you could, and fighting to make a profit and competing with the other airlines and sometimes not making a profit and losing money, and you're struggling trying to figure out any way you can eke out a profit. You could see why getting rid of one of those highly trained, expensive pilots would be real attractive, over. I think that's right, and you can see one side of that argument because that robot, that AI controlled robot, he's not going to get drunk, he's not going to be snorting cocaine, he's not going to be showing off for his girlfriend, he's not going to be doing all the things humans are subject to. So that's one side of the equation. But then the other side is the judgment thing, and how much judgment is that AI thing really going to have? It might just be all be a bunch of hype there. We don't know yet, over. So they've got the actuaries have got it all modeled, and they've got it down to where they can have enough they can collect enough insurance premiums to cover one major accident and still make a profit. Well, you go into any big city here in the U.S. and the tallest skyscrapers, the tallest buildings are always insurance companies, over. That's right. Well, they have so many outs. That's the thing with insurance, is they have so many ways to weasel out of a settlement that sometimes you wonder if they really insure anything. Over. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? That's and the thing is, there are people cheering that kid on. He's become a big folk hero because he did that. Yeah, but then on the other side, these people, they become lazy, and they expect everything to be. They expect everything to be paid for them, and they expect to be made whole against any kind of danger without having to pay the cost. Yeah, it's not headed in the right direction. Oh, we're about we got more into that Winston Churchill movie. Again, I've forgotten how good that film was. So we just made it to the point last night where Dunkirk, the rescue there at Dunkirk is just about to happen, where we made it through to the movie, and Winston has got them all upset, and well, he sure did drink a lot. You think they were exaggerating in that movie? He had a reputation for being a drinker, but there may be some theatrical license taken in that movie. Surely he couldn't have be drinking as much as they portray in that movie. Over.
He could hold his liquor by, but he didn't drink to the point of oblivion or all that. He might have put the first glass of red or scotch or whatever. But he had maybe the next couple of years or several hours on his face. He was never in a situation where he didn't need to. He didn't make that smart decision. So if he got to that point, he would have seen the scene when he was on the train.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That's a really good movie. I'm enjoying it. I forgot how good it was, and boy, if it hadn't been for him, the world would be. We might all be speaking German if it hadn't been for Winston Churchill.
Yeah, but he wasn't perfect. And one of the things I never appreciated was it was Bob Harris and the Royal Air Force that did the massive bombing campaigns around the proper Germany, right? And then the US Air Force, the 8th Air Force, who were extremely courageous, they took over the daylight bombing in Penang, which was heavy losses, and then the Australians went and did all the bombing at night, right? And so Bob Harris, being a very popular military commander, great strategic planner. He built all the German factories and rocket factories and all that. And when they did the firestorm bombing in Dresden, Churchill basically never spoke to him again.
Because he didn't want him to bomb Dresden?
Too much of the local culture and all this crap. And Bob Harris said to him, if you want to win the war together, you want to be a German, what do you want to do? So if Churchill wasn't perfect, Bob Harris was basically pushing aside the hammer, which I think was a strike. I think the Royal Air Force did a magnificent job, as did the US Navy Air Force, of putting the British boys in the ground there.
Oh yeah, and of course after the war, they pretty much shoved Churchill aside, too.
Yeah, I think part of that reason was because he felt guilty in some ways about what the little Churchill.
Yeah, well, I guess you'd have to be, it's just good to look at things, both sides of the coin there, but, yeah, that was, I don't know if the U.S., if it hadn't been for Churchill, I don't know if the U.S. would ever have become involved.